Hello everyone and welcome back to Newcastle Fans TV. Today I bring you another video. This one is on Brighton's bad boy Leandro Trossard. Should Newcastle pounce? Yes, that's right. Today we'll be discussing the future of Brighton's Belgian winger Leandro Trossard. Earlier on today, he has been linked with a move to Tottenham Hotspur following comments made by his manager and agent, both separately, of course. So we'll start at the beginning with this one. Earlier on in the season, during the World Cup break, Leandro Trossard entered talks with Brighton over a new contract, and they have since broken down over a disagreement, so it looks like he will not be signing a new contract. Since then, it seems as though there has been a disagreement with him and the manager, Roberto De Zerbi. Trossard has claimed that Roberto De Zerbi embarrassed him publicly in front of the Brighton squad in training. Not quite sure what happened there, but obviously Trossard is unhappy as he decided to leave a training session recently without reason, and therefore Leandro Trossard has been left out of the Brighton squad by Roberto De Zerbi for their match at home to Liverpool this weekend. So, Leandro Trossard has been representing a bit of a bad attitude at Brighton, arguably, currently. But he is obviously a talented player, a big reputation at the moment. He has 7 goals and 3 assists in 16 Premier League games this season, including a hat-trick at Anfield, which was very impressive, earning them a point there. So Leandro Trossard, very talented player. He right-footed, cutting in off that left-hand side. Could we do with another player like that, with saint-maximin seemingly not being trusted at the moment, possibly for his defensive deficiencies? He has been ill recently. He may not have full match fitness, who knows, but Eddie Howe seemingly may not fancy him at the moment. So could Trossard provide another alternative option on that left-hand side? We know Joe Linton has been playing on that left-hand side as of late, but he has just been hit with a drink-driving offence, so he may drop down to the bench for the next couple of games just to show he needs to be punished. Leandro Trossard seemingly available in the January transfer market following this dispute, and him and his agent have effectively requested a transfer. He has only 6 months left on his contract, but Brighton do have an option to extend it for a further 12 months, which I think they would probably be silly not to, as it would just devalue him if they did not extend that. So Trossard effectively 18 months left on his contract. Could Dan Ashworth work his magic with his former colleagues at Brighton and reduce that fee and make him a really attractive option for Newcastle to sign during this winter window? According to Transfer Market, Leandro Trossard is worth in the region of £30 million. This falling out with the manager, plus only 18 months left on his contract, could Newcastle squeeze it down to £20 million? I think that would be an absolute bargain. Could we get him for £20 million? That'd be a great piece of business. Obviously, Dan Ashworth has worked with Leandro Trossard before. He brought him into Brighton, so providing not too much has changed with Leandro Trossard, I'm sure he would be seen as a valuable member of the team if Newcastle were to go in for him, and I'm sure he would be trusted by Eddie Howe and the management to be a member of the squad, and not display the attitude that he currently is at the moment. I think that he's just throwing his toys out the pram in order to get a move, which hopefully he would not do the same if he were to join Newcastle and want to push on once again. Now, Trossard has been linked to Tottenham Hotspur today. They are looking for attacking reinforcements, apparently, with Heung-min Son looking pretty out of touch this season, other than that hat-trick at Leicester, and Richarlison injured. Brian Hill has been filling in recently, but Trossard would add another dimension to that attack. He's also been linked to Chelsea. There's an obvious link there with Graham Potter, but I think Dan Ashworth, could he be the man to free him from Brighton? Could Dan Ashworth prove to be a real plus for us, as he has done on a couple of deals since he's come to the club, bringing in the likes of Gran Qual. He helped bring in Alexander Isak, Sven Botman. So Dan Ashworth could prove to be a huge plus for Newcastle in this transfer deal. If Newcastle were to go in for him, I think Leandro Trossard really could be that player to make a difference in the games which we struggle to break teams down. You know, he's 7 goals this season in 16 games for someone who predominantly plays on the left and sometimes off the striker in the middle. Is an outstanding return. I think in the likes of the games against Leeds, against Bournemouth, against Crystal Palace at home, which we've all drawn, he could be that difference. He could beat a man and just stick it in. He's got more of an end product than Alan Saint-Maximin has. He tends not to struggle with injuries. He's played 30 plus Premier League games in every season he's played so far. So I think this would really be a good move for Newcastle United, and I think if Dan Ashworth can get his man, I think that provides us with a much needed boost ahead of the second half of the Premier League season. Please get your comments in down below and let us know what you think. Should and would Leandro Trossard make the move up to St James's Park and join us at Newcastle United to help us achieve our Champions League dream? Please do not forget to like and subscribe to Newcastle Fans TV, and we will see you all very, very soon for another video.